she didn't want him to grow up in a broken, busted up home where the rent can barely be paid and you pray the lights will turn on. No, she didn't want him to grow up, but she works the best that she can for a 2-bed, 1-bath, Section 8 place. New paint, old table, and no dad. And pension every quarter, every dollar, every day that goes by. The coulda, woulda, shoulda beens, every teenage sin that brought her into this complex life. And at the end of the day, she done her best to pave a way for the road God put her on. Single mom. She couldn't do it on her own. Sure takes a village to raise a kid. It took some damn good friends and a little luck to do it like she did. And she couldn't afford all the nicer things, but she gave them more love than they could ever need. And Daddy never stepped it up in the end, so she was Mom and Dad and their best friend. Pension every quarter, every dollar, every day that goes by. The coulda, woulda, shoulda beens, every teenage sin that got her into this complex life. At the end of the day, she done her best to pave her way on the road God put her on. Single mom. She's only missed church twice since May of 17. Prays they don't turn around and do the same damn thing. And pension every quarter, every dollar, every day that goes by. The coulda, woulda, shoulda beens, every teenage sin that brought her into this complex life. And at the end of the day, she done her best to pave a way for the road God put her on. Single mom. Single mom.
Made in America, the red, white, and blue. I stand for her honor, the flag and our troops. I'm proud of my country, what she's done for me. We're made in America.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the newest episode of Who's. We are Night Owl Country Band. We are the hosts of this here show of fine artists from sea to shining sea, and there are also some international artists. I am here with the full band.
What?
Yeah.
Me and Tim are back by popular demand.
That's right. The lead guitar player does a fine job playing lead. He plays banjo, he plays mandolin, he plays the harp. His name is
Tim Dooley. It's good to be back.
Good to have you back.
Thank you.
And we also have somebody that plays the drums, keeps us the backbeat going. He also plays a nice cajon.
Steve Pardue.
Good to have you back, Steve.
It's good to be back.
We got a guy that's a great singer. He's a great songwriter. He plays rhythm. He won't go away, so I can't miss him.
Richard Lynch is with us now?
Richard Lynch. Oh.
His name is
Brett Denny.
yeah. Yeah, it's good to have everybody back together. Guys, it's getting warmer outside. It's getting nice. We're about time for cookouts and family get-togethers, fireworks, horse hole and corn shoes, watermelon.
Excuse me.
Cornhole and horseshoes.
I ain't playing no horse hole.
Watermelon, fishing, golfing, the smell of hay fever in the air. Yeah. So we have a great top 10 of some of the finest independent artists on this show. We also have Brett's Out of the Nest question. And I have one of the most controversial top 10s of Who's Who all time.
Whoa.
So let's get this thing going, Brett.
All right, let's start off this countdown with the honorable mention. Matt Dillon with I'm Trying.
Give up, quit, that's not me. I don't know what those words mean. I'm an achiever, a believer. Hard work will take you where you want to be. I keep a lot of irons in the fire, that is true. But believe me when I tell you, I won't stop until the job is through. But sometimes it feels like I'm juggling, struggling pieces of sand slipping through my hands. I can't get a good grip on anything. I might be failing, but here's what I'm saying. I'll keep on keeping on, no matter what the odds are. Don't you doubt me, because I'm trying. Lord knows I'm trying.
And that was the honorable mention, Matt Dillon with I'm Trying.
Not to be confused with Bob, right?
No, it might be a distant cousin or something.
You know, this is a great song.
It is really good.
He is one of my favorite actors of all time.
No,
wait a
that's
minute.
Matt Damon.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about Sheriff Matt Dillon. Festus.
No, it's a good. I love that. That's something I love about songs is that that shuffle, that snare shuffle. I love that on this opening verse. Really good.
Yeah, great song. It's a good song about just struggling, and trying to do better, be a better man. We're all there, right?
And I always love it when people say they're going to come to your show
Yeah.
and they say, we're going to try.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Yeah, try harder.
We know they're not coming. No, thank you so much, Matt. Something we always say on this countdown is honorable mentions. Probably a good chance they'll hit the top 10. So thank you so much for sending that in. And now moving on to the top 10. Number 10, Pamela Hopkins and Matt Dane with Little Things.
You know when to get close and when to stay away.
You know how to bring the sun to my darkest days.
You know just what turns me off and just what turns me on.
Like the way you call me baby and pour me all night long.
It's those little things that make my heart melt. Everything that you won't find in a fairy tale. It's what wakes me up and puts me to bed. Looking back, I know I'm blessed. It ain't white picket fences, fancy cars and diamond rings.
It's those little things.
And that was number 10, Pamela Hopkins and Matt Dane with Little Things. What's this Matt stuff going on?
And again, that actor, Matt Damon.
No.
Wait a minute.
Very good song. That's most important in a relationship is the little things.
Hey, man, this is a great duet.
Yeah.
You
Very
don't
good.
hear a lot of duets anymore, and this is a really good one. And I really enjoyed this song. Very good song.
Well, it's a relatable song. It tells a story. So this is one of those songs that meets a lot of the requirements. And looky here, it's made the top 10.
Yep.
I think I can speak for everybody here. We voted this all pretty high. The recording is really good. The vocals are really good. The storyline is good. And like I said, we can all relate to this. ever been in a relationship, and I'm sure we all have.
Thank you so much, guys, for sending that in. Let's move on to number 9, Casey Kearney with Waffle House.
Some would say we fell too soon. 2 kids blinded by an August moon. I just knew I liked you, Georgia Twain. By New Year's Eve you had a ring. We slow danced to Marvin Gaye at a Waffle House on 98. You twirled me round and round. Didn't know where we were headed next. We just knew we'd figure out the rest. And we're still laughing how our forever started out at a Waffle House.
And that was number 9, Casey Kearney with Waffle House. You guys haven't gotten to talk about this one yet.
I love this song, man, and I love Waffle House. So there you
I'm
go.
actually going there in the morning.
All right.
Hey, waffles and love. I mean,
right.
come
You know,
on.
I think the days of the jukebox in the Waffle House are done. I think the one on 46 I don't
That's
think
too
has
bad.
a jukebox anymore. I think the one in Taylorsville may still have.
I see.
But yeah, I mean that's nothing better than going 3 o'clock in the morning and
Yeah.
after a gig or whatever.
Oh,
We used to call it the Waffle House Church of God.
Yes.
That's where we all wound up on Sunday mornings.
Sweet.
So nothing like that. Some Marvin Gaye in the Waffle House.
Light that candle.
Set that up perfect. Set it up perfect.
I remember the days when you could smoke in the Waffle House.
Yeah.
You'd have to open the door in, and then you'd have to open the door of smoke to get in that place. You remember those days, Tim?
Yeah, just a little bit. I smoked in the hospital. yeah.
What the hell did you just say?
Day I was born, I was
These
smoking
are the times I wish we had video of how we all just looked at Tim.
in all.
That was out of the box for sure.
I love it. All right. Thank you so much, Casey. For those of you listening out there, if you have any music that you would like to send us, if you know of anybody that has some music that would like to send it to us, for us to listen to, for us to rate, and see if it makes our top 10 countdown, you can send that MP3 file to nightowlcb1, that's the number 1, at yahoo.com. We'll take a listen, we'll rate it, and hopefully it'll make the top 10. And now moving on to number 8, Jessie Lynn with Set It On Fire.
Sitting on the couch late at night, looking out the window at the street light. One bottle in a paper sack, half empty on the floor. I've laid down about 3 times, and sleep ain't never took my mind. 'Cause all this stuff reminds me of you. Only one thing I know to do is to haul it off out in the field. Only way I know to kill this pain, kick it out the back of my truck and stack it up. Let emotion start this thing, douse it down with some kerosene. Sit and think of you one last time, set it on fire.
And that was number 8, Jessie Lynn with Set It On Fire. The She Shed.
Share she.
How did that all get started anyway?
You got to listen to that on Unique Beats
I did.
on Spreaker.
Yes.
Yeah. It was-
How did Shara like?
she was like, "What did they say?" I heard her from the other room. It's hilarious.
Gonna burn down Shara's she shed.
Yeah. You girls need to leave those matches and gasoline alone. Just come on.
I like the way this song starts off. Kicks off really, really good, and then kind of goes into that bluesy
Yep.
riff there, and it has a pretty killer guitar solo. I'm surprised
Yeah.
you didn't say anything about it.
Well, I'm just worried about the fire, okay?
Yeah! Yeah! Look what I have created! I have made fire! I have made fire!
Okay, I feel you. I'd be worried about that too. But overall, I think this is a really good song.
It is a good song.
Yep. All right. We are now going to move from Set It On Fire to number 7, Wildfire, with Rollin' with the Stones.
Downtown lights, late July. We locked eyes like, ooh, just one touch, start me up. This is something new. Now I'm looking at you, looking at me like a young Mick Jagger in the passenger seat. What are you doing for the rest of the week? If you're free, I'm free. 'Cause you're like sitting in the front of a new stick shift, putting you in drive as you make the world drift in over my head. Oh, I'm so obsessed. Open road, rolling with the stones. Top down, I'm going wherever you go. In over my head. Oh, I'm so obsessed with you. With you.
And that was number 7, Wildfire, with Rollin' with the Stones.
Great song, good hook, good harmonies, beautiful ladies.
All right, thank you, Wildfire, for sending that in. And gentlemen, it is now time to step out of the nest. We did some music and some bands and some duets for the past 4 weeks. We are going to move on to movies this time. I would like for you to name your favorite iconic duo in movie history.
There are so many great choices out there. I mean, like Beavis and Butthead come to mind, and Stimpy. But I'm going to keep it in the comedy realm.
Okay.
And I'm going to say Chris Farley and David Spade.
Hey, good tune, man.
I don't think so. Yeah, here we go.
This song sucks.
Talk about lame.
Totally. You can change it if you want.
I don't care. It's up to you.
I can live with it if you can.
Suit yourself.
Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? You said you'd be coming back this way again, baby. Baby, 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 oh baby, I love you.
Oh,
Black Sheep
Yeah.
comes to mind. That's one of my favorite shows.
Black Sheep's a good one.
What's the other one? Tommy Boy. Yeah, that's it. That's probably the two most well known. But I mean, those two guys just, even when they were on Saturday Night Live, they played off each other so much. And if you ever watch the behind the scenes of those making of the movies, they still did SNL, and then would fly out from New York to where they filmed most of that show, and some in Ohio and some in Canada.
Okay.
So they would fly out back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So
Crazy.
you put in some work in some movies. A lot of times that kind of goes unnoticed, but those two guys together were just, you had stupid funny, and then you had sarcastic funny, which is, I love sarcastic funny. So like Jason Bateman, those type of guys, I love them guys.
Yep.
So.
I also like Beverly Hills Ninja.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had both of them, man.
All right, Tim, what do you got?
Well, sticking with the music theme, I'm going to go with the Blues Brothers.
Putting the band back together. We need you, man. We need your horn.
I can't. I really can't. We got everybody except Matt, Guitar Murphy, and Blue Lou, and we're getting them next.
No way. If you say no, Elwood and I will come here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day of the week.
Okay, I'll play. You got me.
Sir. 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 Sir.
Oh, yes.
And you won't believe how many musicians I've asked mentioned that movie, and they said, "Oh, I've never seen it." I said, "Okay, turn in your musician card because you got to see this movie if you're a musician."
I've never seen it.
Oh my God! Please.
So
The controversy starts now.
It does.
with that said, we'll be looking for a new rhythm guitar player / songwriter / singer.
with a soul.
All right, yes,
Yeah.
very good choice.
Yeah, I don't know if they're the most iconic in the history of movies, but they're one of my favorites.
That's all right.
My duo has played in one movie together,
One movie.
and this is one of my all-time favorite movies. And I think they both did a great job, not only acting separately, but also acting like each other.
Oh, okay. I think I may know who you're talking
And that
about.
is Nicolas Cage and John Travolta with Face Off.
Yes.
You good looking. You're hot.
It's like looking in a mirror, only not.
Troy?
Now that is between us, okay?
But you were...
In a coma? Nothing like having your face cut off to disturb your sleep. Read the newspaper lately?
You killed them?
Well, look, beats paying the bill, huh? Come on, I mean, if a facelift costs $5,000. See anything you like?
Very nice. That is a good movie, and once they switch, it's hard to go, oh, wait, that's him, and that's him.
Yeah.
Really good.
Great movie.
All right. I went with these guys did, I think, 3 movies together. Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
But I can't. I'm blind.
You're blind.
Yes, I'm blind. How can I have the job?
I had no idea. I'm sorry.
Now you know. Can I get the job?
You're really blind?
Yes, I'm really blind, man. What are you, deaf?
Yes, I'm deaf.
Deaf?
Yes, I'm deaf.
You really deaf?
I'm really deaf.
How do you know what I'm saying?
Because I'm reading your lips. Now, do you want the job or don't you?
Because I'm blind? Hey, shove it up your ass, pal. I don't want no favors from no deaf ass.
Then go home. Get out of here. Give me some peace of mind. To hell with blind people. Just turn around and walk out.
That's better. Now, I believe we agreed on 300.
Oh, yeah.
So I think the funniest one out of them all is Hear No Evil, See No Evil. One was blind, one was deaf. It was hilarious. So
Great movie.
yeah, very good. All right, thank you guys so much. Let's move on in our countdown to number 6, Chad Cook Band with Cowboys, Cowgirl.
If you wanna be this old boy's whole world, tell me that you'll be this cowboy's cowgirl. We've been feeling sparks for a while now. We've been hanging right on the edge of this. We should light it up before it burns out. This is one thing you don't wanna miss. Let me shoot you straight, lay it all out the only way I know how. If you wanna be that last call slow dance, I can be the hand that spins you round. If you wanna chase that red dirt sunset, baby, say the word, we can run it down. Wide open, sky open, throwing that lasso around my heart. If you wanna be this old boy's whole world, tell me that you'll be this cowboy's cowgirl.
And that was number 6, Chad Cook Band with Cowboys, Cowgirl. Tim, what do you think of this song there, bud?
I like it. It's got all those images of the Old West, you know, kind of drops you in that scene. And I like that. I like that imagery. Is that a word?
It's kind of out of the norm. I mean, the first time I heard it, I was kind of like, well, let me back at it. What did he just say? You know? And then the second time through, I kind of got into the actual song.
Yeah.
And very well written. It's got a good hook. It's got some good drums. I mean, the production of it was really good.
All right. I do believe we've got quite a few of our fans that like this song, Cowboys, Cowgirl, don't you think?
Oh, yes. We have some special Patreons.
Oh.
Yeah. One of them is one of our brothers, near and dear to us. And we always want to make sure we say his name. His name is Brett.
Mark, Cowboys, Cowgirl, Dooley.
Yes. Yeah.
Wrong.
Oh, we want to thank Mark Cornhole Dooley.
Wait a minute. It's Horsehole.
We want to thank Mark Charles Dooley for being a Patreon. We also want to thank the amazing couple, America's couple, and that is
Jerry and Nadina Pardue.
Yes. She's going to make me some more Fruity Pebble cookies.
I mean, in all honesty, since you guys have got to know her. Obviously, I've known her my entire life. Have you ate anything that wasn't just amazing?
Oh, no.
Her peanut butter pie.
Jeez. I'm so glad that she always makes me my own, especially
Yeah.
around you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody's taking a liking to the Fruity Pebbles cookies, though.
I like them a lot.
I haven't tried those yet. Hook me up, man.
Speaking of jealousy, we got we have another couple that's nipping at our heartstrings, and that is
Mike and Brenda Anderson.
Yes, thank you, Mike and Brenda Anderson, for being a Patreon. We also want to thank someone who possibly, maybe, I don't know, drives a Mustang, and that is
Mustang Sally Filia.
Yes, thank you, Sally Filia, for being a Patreon. And we have a very special person we have a special button for. Get that boo button ready. His name is
Casey Johnson.
Yeah, a favorite time of the show. Yeah, and like you said, Brett, he's embraced it, hasn't he?
He has. The more you boo, the more he likes it.
Did he really have a choice?
No.
That's right.
Not really.
But we think about him at least, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We do want to say we appreciate Casey doing the recap show on that comes on usually Sundays or Mondays. So keep watching that Facebook, guys. The announcement video of the award show. We were excited about the award show, but we didn't realize it was going to end up touching 11,000 listeners. Yeah,
Good stuff.
Yeah,
We're going to need a bigger boat.
we might. So we're excited about the award show. Thank you, Casey, for being a part of that. And we also want to thank somebody who always has his hands in something.
John Barr. My bearded brother.
Yeah, we want to thank John Barr. Thank you for being a
Patreon of the year.
Patreon of the year. Yeah. We'd like to thank our Patreons for helping this show and helping it get out just a little bit farther, and some more people are listening to it, and we thank you very much. And if you would like to become a Patreon, all you have to do is go to
Patreon.com/NightOwlCB. There's 3 different tiers that you can choose from: $5 tier, $15 tier, and a $25 tier. $5 tier gets your name shouted out just like the aforementioned names. The $15 tier gets you access to the documentary that you can only see on the Patreon webpage. It's all the behind the scenes of some of our gigs and what we do. And the $25 tier will get you free merchandise monthly.
Yes, and the item of the month is the Off the Tracks t-shirt. Guys, we are taking our tour off the tracks, just like this show sometimes.
Sometimes.
Off the tracks. And we're looking forward to all the different states we get to go and be a part of different venues and get to see different fans and make new fans. And
go back to some of our favorite venues.
Right.
I'm excited to go back down to Columbia, South Carolina.
Me too.
The Carolina Western Pub.
Thank you so much, guys, for supporting us, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Now let's move on in our countdown to number 5, Richard Lynch with Rodeo Town.
I heard her say down in Santa Fe, why don't you stay for a while? 'Cause it's cold out, the snow is coming down. Maybe we could start us a fire. I remember now her enchanted smile, and I want you to look in her eye. She was a mystery, and she was made for me on that late December night. She's got my head in the clouds, she's got my world spinning around. A dark-haired beauty that I found in her sweet little rodeo town.
And that was number 5, Richard Lynch with Rodeo Town. You got that name right there, Matt?
Yeah, Richard Lynch.
No, Rodeo Town.
Yeah, Rodeo Clown. No, this is a great song. He's got that old cowboy hat, cowboy style.
Oh yeah,
I bet he probably liked that last song, Cowboys Cowgirl. But Richard Lynch always brings it every time he sends something. Thank you, Richard Lynch, for sending in your music.
Yeah, great classic country music. You can't beat it.
And like I've said before, it is what it is. He doesn't change anything, and that's what I love about it. It's his own sound, and he ain't gonna change it for nobody.
No. Let's move on now to number 4, Tony Olson with "Bad as You."
They say you're a moron and you have misbehaved. They say you're slightly toxic and just a bit depraved. You let the demons take you, and now you can't be saved. What brought you to my doorstep? What made you call my name? What drew you like a gypsy moth toward a deadly flame? Do you have bad intentions, or is it just a game? I knew you were bad from the first time I saw your face. When I look in your eyes, it takes me to a darker place. I think you'll be there to catch me if I should ever fall from grace. Well, I've hit the bottom. I didn't like the view, and I can tell by the look in your eye that you've been there too. I thought I was bad, but I don't think I'm as bad as you.
And that was number 4, Tony Olson with "Bad as You." Love this song.
Up 2 spots in the top 5 now.
Yeah. We got it. Come on, guys. Say more about it.
I've been looking for this all day.
I picked a great day to start drinking.
We got to stop looking at Brett to continue the talking. We got to start talking about other stuff, Tim.
Guys, I have the most controversial top 10 that I have ever found. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. There's a reason why this is controversial, and we'll get to that in this top 10. This is the worst movies of all time.
Oh. Jaws.
Shut up. Shutty.
Richard Lynch, if you're out there listening, brother, we were serious about you joining the band and getting rid of Brett Denny.
He can bale all your hay for you while you're out touring with us.
Any movies that you've seen, you're like, man, I wish I would have had that time back.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, you're the movie buff.
Oh, right. Well, let me think of one right offhand. Miss Congeniality. How's that?
What is the one most important thing our society needs?
I would have to say world peace. Definitely world peace.
That's easy.
World peace.
World peace. That would be harsher punishment for parole violators, Stan. And world peace.
Okay.
That was on TV last night.
I'm sorry.
Mine would be Dusk Till Dawn.
The guy's in the bathroom. Why don't I just go back there, shoot him in the back of the head, and we can get the hell out of here?
Don't do that. Look, you asked me to act natural, I'm acting natural. In fact, under the circumstances, I think I had to get an Academy Award for how natural I'm acting. You asked me to get rid of him, I'm doing my best.
Well, your best better get a hell of a lot better, or you are going to feel a hell of a lot worse. Everybody be cool. You be cool.
Okay.
Oh, my God. That's one of my favorite movies.
Horrible.
I would have to say, well, any movie my wife has ever taken me to, but thank the God above us that the Twilight series ended.
Okay,
and I literally, while others were crying because it ended, I jumped up. You can ask my wife, God is my witness. I jumped up and went, yes, they're over.
All right, I can
now,
see that.
Now you need to read the books.
No.
But you're going to tell us the top 10.
Yes.
Did you agree with any of these?
I agree with some of them, yes.
Okay.
There's a few of them I was like, maybe not.
Okay.
Probably one of my movies that I wish I would have had the time back. Tim ain't going to like this, but it is one of the latest Wonder Woman movies.
The world needs you. You know what you need to do.
Nothing good is born from lies. And greatness is not what you think.
1984?
Well, it was okay.
Yes.
The opening scene was really cool, the race. Then it kind of fizzled out after that.
Yeah, kind of got slow, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Worst movies of all time. You can find this at rifftracks.com. And number 10 is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
Bollocks. That means worthless. Itchy, wretched, rusty, my arse. Oh, the museum's going to be very angry. Very angry. Right, I'm on a mission. What do you want?
Look, we just want to talk.
I've no time to talk. I'm on a mission. I'm a mercenary goon bringer. What planet am I on? Earth. Earth? Terrible name for a planet. Might as well call it Dirt. Planet Dirt. Tell me, is that robot civil war still going on?
Growing up in the Transformers age, I was a huge fan. I thought the first one was really good. The second one, I thought they took it. They should have stopped after one, which most series should stop after one. So I really can't say that I watched the fourth one.
Unfortunately, I had to go to the original one that was an animated one with my son, and he had to wake me up when it was over.
Oh, no.
It's a dad, get up. Wake up, it's over. Yeah, pretty bad.
So that starts off the top 10.
Okay.
Number 9, there was a movie with Jim Carrey called The Mask. And then number 9 is Son of the Mask.
Don't you just love Halloween? Trick or treat.
Artie Har. Let me see your work ID, please.
ID?
No ID, no party.
Where did the wife put that invitation?
ID, not IV.
Excuse me. My bad. Maybe I left in my other pants.
Okay.
Never seen it.
Yep, me neither.
Wow, they actually...
It probably sucked.
Yeah.
The first one was kind of funny.
The only thing good about The Mask was the introduction of Cameron Diaz to the world.
Oh, okay. So that was her kind of first...
I don't know if that was her first one.
Okay.
It was my introduction, let's put it that way.
Your introduction.
And I think it may have been her first major movie.
I gotcha.
She was so freaking hot in that movie. And it had some funny parts, but I guess that just kind of fit Jim Carrey. But I could only imagine what a spin-off type movie would be like. I'm kind of glad I never watched the second one there.
Coming in at number 8. Number 8 is a movie that Adam Sandler made, and it is called Jack and Jill.
This is Otto. Otto?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. He's homeless, right? He seems clean, but you should put one of those toilet seat protectors underneath him to make sure he doesn't ruin the chair.
Are you whispering with a bullhorn or something? Everybody hears you.
No, they can't. Mr. Hearing Expert.
Yeah, it didn't look inviting to me, so I never watched it.
I never saw it.
Have you seen it?
I have seen it.
And you probably loved it.
Again, not one of my favorite Sandler movies. Jack is played by Adam Sandler, and Jill is his twin sister, played by Adam Sandler.
Oh boy!
So it has some parts that are just really funny, and then it's just this is too dumb. So I guess I would say I'm glad I watched it on like HBO or something.
Okay.
I wouldn't have paid money to go watch it.
All right, coming in at number 7, this would probably be one of my number 1 worst movies, and this is one I wish I would have time back. John Travolta is one of my favorite actors. Not his early stuff, but especially he's a great bad guy. But number 7 is the movie Battlefield Earth.
If the worker revolt takes place, my informants tell me that the first order of business is to separate you from your head.
Which is why there will be no revolt. I am authorizing you to use whatever means necessary to prevent it.
Well, the best way to stop it is to increase profits and stop cutting the workers' pay.
Production equals profits. And I've already ordered as many new workers as possible to boost production.
But we have to pay the new workers.
Maybe you were absent the day they taught economics at the academy, Kurt.
Okay.
I knew that's one you were gonna say.
Never heard of it.
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it.
Horrible.
Yes.
Horrible.
Really?
I mean, he plays a villain, an alien villain, but
Pretty bad, huh?
I mean, if you're listening to our podcast and you say, "Hey, Battlefield Earth is on," I think I'll watch it.
Don't do
just
it.
go on to whatever you will listen to podcast to, and just go back to our first episode and start listening, because you will gain more in those 2 hours than the 2 hours watching Battlefield.
We are better than Battlefield. I love
it. Yes.
That makes us number 2 in the world.
me and Matt wasted 2 hours of our life on this movie.
Horrible movie.
All right.
Coming in at number 6, this is going to take us back to our childhood.
Hey, easy.
In your adulthood, Tim.
My teenage years.
This movie starred Dennis Hopper, and this would almost want you to go out and buy a Sega Genesis. Number 6 is Super Mario Brothers.
Go ahead and say it. Dinosaur. Yoshi is a pet of the royal family. You may pet him. Just don't move your hands around like a small wounded animal.
You must be the great Koopa.
That I am. Ruler of all that you see. A few miserable streets and an endless desert.
That's unbelievable, because Dennis Hopper is so awesome.
Oh, that movie was bad.
How could he play that?
Horrible. It was C grade at best.
Wow.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Horrible.
Coming in at number 5, this one doesn't surprise me either. Not one of my favorites. Number 5 is The Last Airbender.
Sokka, don't.
I am Prince Zuko, son of Fire Lord Ozai and heir to the throne. Bring me all your elderly!
Okay. Didn't see it.
Never heard of it.
Never seen it.
It looked
but-
interesting to me.
Right. I see. I had friends that watched it and said they said that exact same thing. Great. They built it up like it was, the absolute best movie ever.
Uh-huh.
And then,
I see.
But I don't really get into the superhero stuff, so it never really interests me anyway.
I see.
So I'm glad I didn't waste 2 hours of my life watching
right.
that one.
All right.
Coming in at number 4, we're going to talk a superhero here.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 4 is Spider-Man 3.
Leave me alone.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door!
Okay. I wonder, is that a Tobey Maguire one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the one that the Sandman's in, right?
Oh,
okay.
the Sandman.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I kind of
Sandman.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Yeah, it was okay.
I didn't watch past the first
Hated it.
I did not give that 2 snaps and a rewind.
Coming in at number 3, this one surprises me a little bit. The storyline in this movie was not great. It did star Halle Berry.
Oh, I know where you're going. I just watched it.
Number 3 is Catwoman.
Sorry, babe. See the slumber party.
However, in your case, I think I can make an exception.
I'm flattered. But do you think this one time we could turn the music down just a little? I'm sorry. What'd you say? Is the music still too loud?
Hey!
You hear that? It's called silence. That's all I ever wanted. Now keep it down. Thanks for the party. I had fun.
One of those movies that they hyped it up and then just, it never really.
I see.
The best part was Halle Berry in tight leather outfit. I mean, I'm not going to lie on that.
That's what made the movie. All right, we're getting ready to hit some major controversy here.
Oh, no.
Where are we at, number 3?
We're going to number 2 now. This is some major controversy.
This is the second worst movie ever.
This is the second worst movie ever.
Okay.
And it is starring one of the great duos, the dynamic duos.
Uh-oh.
Number 2 is Batman and Robin.
Is there something wrong, sir? Alfred, am I pig-headed? Is it always my way or the highway?
Why, yes, actually. Death and chance stole your parents. But rather than become a victim, you have done everything in your power to control the fates. For what is Batman, if not an effort to master the chaos that sweeps our world? An attempt to control death itself.
But I can't, can I?
None of us can.
Britt, you got anything to say?
No disrespect on Batman, but whoever come up with that idea, they paid a lot of money to a lot of great actors for a horrible, horrible movie.
Yeah, it was. The newer ones, the Dark Knights, are I think
those are good,
amazing.
Yeah.
The earlier ones, besides Michael Keaton one,
my Batman,
they were a little cheesy.
I see.
They're a little cheesy. I did like Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the first Batman movie.
I would like
with
to,
Adam West and Bill Ward.
Well, we weren't born when those came out, Tim. So
shut it, shutty, shutty.
I'm gonna go ahead and hand in my resignation. I'm done with you guys.
The show is over.
I said no disrespect to the man of bat.
I'm taking my flash drive and I'm going home.
And I will edit the rest of it. I'll edit the rest of the top 10. Coming in at number 1.
There's actually a worse one than that one.
Coming in at number 1. You guys are probably going to agree with this. Number 1 is the Twilight Saga.
That's Edward Cullen. He's totally gorgeous, obviously. But apparently nobody here is good enough for him. Like I care, you know.
Ah,
yes! I finally got one right!
Yeah!
High five! I finally got one right. Yes!
Wow, we lost a lot of lady listeners right there.
Yes. We're going to have to play a little Dave Nudo after that.
Can't see you could do better, but I'm damn sure glad you don't.
So I'm going to have to re-listen to this on Spreaker in the bathroom because obviously Tasha's not going to like that.
So number 1, the Twilight Saga.
All right. Excellent. Good little list. All righty. Thank you so much, Matt, for that top 10. Let's move on to number 3, Dustin Chapman with Words and Alibis.
Oh, it wasn't the same old moves, the ones that always kill you. He throws them down in a corner booth round the block so he can't hear you sing your worries and beg for mercy from someone who ain't even there. And neon lights and rendezvous when he's gone, he has the words I do. So you let Rob sing your blues and you wonder what you can do to make him care. No, it just ain't fair that you choose to be lonely when he's gone tonight. You keep hoping that it takes him just a little while to sweep in. and all for your reason to finally believe in his words and alibis.
And that was number 3, Dustin Chapman with Words and Alibis.
The more I listen to it, the more I really like it.
Okay, good.
It's really good.
The guy's got a fantastic voice, and I mean, obviously, God's blessed him in other ways. I mean, he's had some health issues, but he's found a way to go through that and continue to pursue his passion. And we should all have that kind of desire,
yes,
and fire inside to push through no matter what roadblocks are in front of you. So he's an inspiration for any musician that's out there. There is no I could probably do this, but no. If you put your heart to it, you can accomplish it. He's living proof of that.
All right, let's move on to number 2, Southern Gothic with Past Midnight.
The clock keeps ticking, we keep talking, don't know where this is headed, but I know one thing, you could be home right now, you could have checked out, went back to your couch, you could be winding down instead of losing sleep. It's a little past midnight, must be something going alright. You're still sitting by my side, burning moonlight. We keep this thing going on and on. Your lips fit real good against my lips. It's like we're on our own island. I could spend my whole life loving you past midnight.
And that was number 2, Southern Gothic with Past Midnight.
What happens past midnight, Brett?
Nothing good ever happens past midnight. They've moved up to number 2.
In that bridesmaid spot.
Yes.
So they're nearing uncharted territory here. They might actually take the top spot. And this song, the one previous was my favorite song for them. This one has leaped into my favorite song from this band. I love this song. It's a good song. So.
Good song, good band.
Yep.
All right. Let's now move to the Who's Who Rewind. See Your Shadow with I Will Tell Jesus You Said Hello.
He missed a ball playing catch with his dad. Forgot to look both ways. A car was coming way too fast. Doctors told his parents they had to make a choice in all the confusion. They heard his voice. Don't cry for me, it's gonna be okay. We will be together side by side one day. I know it hurts, but you must let me go. By the way, I will tell Jesus you said hello.
And that was the Who's Who Rewind. See Your Shadow with I Will Tell Jesus You Said Hello. That peaked at number 8 on episode 20.
I didn't think I'd ever need Kleenexes again.
I was just say, yeah.
This song still rips my heart out.
Yes.
And I really would have liked if you've done better than 8. I think it was against some really steep competition, if I remember right. If they resubmitted it today, I would still rate it the same. It's a great, great song and a tearjerker, and really sucks you into the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some hard hitters coming in at that point. Mm-hmm. So if you'd like to go back to listen to those episodes, please do. You can listen to them on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your music. Bring a blast from the past, right, Tim?
Yeah, I love this song. It kind of reminded me of a good friend of ours that suffered a miscarriage. Not trying to bring everybody down or anything, but just brought that to mind. A loss, that someone suffered that's close to the band. So, but what a great song. I was the same way, man. I got all teared up listening to it again.
I have some bad news on our Rewind recap here today.
No.
Yeah. Casey had found out that our very first number one song or number one band on episode 1, 4th and Main, is no longer together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That would explain why we haven't got any music from them.
It happens, man. It happens.
I hated that, and I'm probably going to see a lot of that that comes out of COVID, just because, I mean, people weren't able to get together, weren't able to practice.
Mhm.
And, we've done good with keeping ourselves together and doing our thing, and we kind of had to adjust and do things a little bit differently. But if you're just doing music, I can see where it could be pretty disappointing this last year.
Yeah, it's tough.
So we hope the best for all the guys that were in that group.
They're all great talents, man. I'm sure they'll
Can you
go
play rhythm
on.
guitar? And right. I love you, Brett.
All righty, and now for number 1, Reagan Quinn with Like the Wind.
I was born a wild horse, breaking fences and chasing dreams. Always knew where I was going, but I questioned everything. Now I've been living in the city, staring at the world outside, where the grass is green and pretty, and there's room to ride. We were once all wild horses, running fast and running free, but the world finds ways to tame us. If you ever break free, ride, honey, like the wind, like the wind. Now many men have tried to break me, tie me down and call me tamed. I'm still searching for the one who let me ride unarrayed, like the wind. We were once all wild horses, running fast and running free. If you ever shake that saddle, catch the wind and think of me, honey, like the wind, like we were once all wild horses, running fast and running free. If you ever climb that mountain, you can hear me in the breeze. We were once all wild horses, running fast and running free. If you ever shake that saddle, if you ever break free, ride, honey, like the wind, like the wind, oh, ride, honey, like the wind, like the wind.
And that was number 1, Reagan Quinn with Like the Wind.
Second week at the top spot.
Yes.
I actually, it was a couple weeks ago when we got our package to voting. We had like fantastic songs, this being one of them. And lo and behold, it's at the top spot for another week. And maybe she can hold on. I don't know. Southern Gothic right there biting her
I
heels.
know it.
Yeah, she's a great vocalist, man. I love her tone and her voice, and just real beautiful and clear. You know, just love it, man. It's like ear candy. I can't get enough of it.
Nice.
Great song. 2 weeks in a row now at number 1. This is going to be a tough one to knock off that top spot.
Tim.
Yes.
Give our listeners one little last bit of advice.
I love you guys. You are so awesome. I want to sing the Soft Kitty song to you.
Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr.
Okay, Steve.
No, I was sucked in.
He was just looking with his eyes. His eyes were just blinking.
I was like, wait a minute. It's not that Tim can't sing or anything, but this is the song I hadn't heard. Let's see what you got.
Carry on.
What do you got, Steve?
As the temperatures rise and spring has arrived, summer is coming around the corner. I look forward to taking stage with these gentlemen here, my brothers, and we kicking off this tour. Finally, hopefully the tragedy of last year is done, and we can get back to some sort of normalcy. I know we're going to be traveling a lot this year, different states, different venues, and we would love to have anybody's company if you'd like to come check us out. If you can't, you know what? Prayer is always good.
Yep.
You know, and we pray for those, and we'd love to have you guys pray for us. I know that's weird coming from me, but I mean, hey, it never hurts to have the man upstairs on your side.
Excellent.
So I'm just looking forward to traveling with you guys and seeing some new faces and singing some new songs, and you know, I know we got an album coming out soon, so that's going to be exciting to do a release party for that, and hopefully you guys can make it out.
Yeah, got some great things coming around the bend, and if there's artists that show up to some of our shows, you never know. We may throw a guitar at you and say, go ahead and sing during our break.
Oh, you're looking for a guitarist.
I'm going to throw Brett's guitar at you. Hard.
Can you songwrite?
Yeah, we appreciate everybody listening. We appreciate Unique Beats for doing the debut shows every Wednesday. That means a lot to us. We appreciate everybody that downloads the podcast and listens to it. We are excited about next year's award show. We're seeing the ISSA. They're kind of gearing up for their award show. Josie's is getting their submissions for their award show. We're going to be doing that here not too long. It'll be here before you know it, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see a lot of different people. And we do want to say thank you to the Republic and Brian Blair for doing a story about our announcement of the award show. We thank them very much. It's always good to have our hometown newspaper excited about it also, isn't it, Brett?
It is. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the Who's Who Independent Music Top 10 Countdown. Remember, as always, if you want to support the show and Night Owl monetarily, head on over to patreon.com/NightOwlCB. Toss a few twigs to our nest. Keep this bird in flight. If you have no bucks to toss our way, however, go find us at facebook.com/Who's Who Pod, facebook.com/Night Owl Country Band, on Twitter at TheRealNOCB, Instagram at Night Owl Country Band, and online at www.nightowlcb.com, where you can purchase tickets to our shows, purchase merchandise, and check out our schedule as to where we will be playing next. And until next time, on behalf of Matt, Tim, Steve, and myself, we encourage you to step out of your nest and listen to some music this week that you normally wouldn't have listened to. Take care and stay safe, y'all.
Peace.
Have a good week.
See ya.
Made in America. The red, white, and blue. I stand for her honor. The flag and our troops. I'm proud of my country. What she's done for